Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of The Outer Worlds. So before we start off with the recap, again, I would like to apologize for last video with the camera going on the fritz. As you can see, I'm still using the one that I normally use for lesser resource heavy games. The other camera, I'm gonna have to, I don't know, see what I can do. If I can't fix it, I'll have to buy a new one, so you'll have to bear with me for now. I may play around with the graphics settings a little bit. Right now I have it on medium settings with more on performance, so hopefully the game doesn't start bugging out again like crazy. If it does, I'll have to reduce the graphics quality, unfortunately. But we'll deal with that if we get to that. So, recap. Last time we went to talk to Jasper Lowe on the outskirts of, was it Tartarus? I think it was a orbital ship. We freed the receptionist, I believe her name was Kelly, and she was, other than Jasper Lowe, the only person left alive, because everyone else went fucking nuts. And the automatons also went crazy and killed everyone. So, Jasper Lowe, we helped him out and got the orbital ship, I guess, up and running again by turning on its power source, its turbines, whatever. He gave us the codes to go back to Gorgon and access the facilities, which we did. Accessing the different facilities, it was allowed us to lift the lockdown on, which was basically going on the whole planet. With the Ghosts of Gorgon, of course, taunting us the whole way, basically. Well, not really taunting us, more warning us, threatening us. So once we found the journal, we hopped back out of there, and wouldn't you know it, the Ghosts of Gorgon revealed themselves, and it turned out to be Olivia Monroe. Monroe? The Minnie's mother. The person who set us on this quest to begin with. And Olivia is basically saying she wants to shut down this place. She doesn't want to start it back up, because Adrena time cannot go beyond the reaches of Gorgon, because that's how Marauders are made. But Minnie is adamant that she can, you know, start it up again and make it work better than, you know, where her mother failed, she'll succeed. And we're like, nah, we're not gonna fuck with that. So Minnie put the manor on lockdown. Olivia's like, the only way to really truly shut down the Adrena time factories is to go to my computer in the manor and put in the access codes and shut her down. And as I said, Minnie put the place on lockdown. So, we're gonna do our best to go and not kill Minnie. I just hope the, it's not gonna be like a half hour going through like the bowels of the manor. Gorgon landing pad. What do we have left to do? Oh, I guess, or we can go... Right, never mind. So, Ambrose Manor. Let's get to it. Before I go, let's repair everything. Because this shit tends to have a habit of breaking down very quickly. Ooh, we got action music already. Is that robot still down there?
Has orders to shoot on sight. Error. Aiming reticle misaligned.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna guess we're not gonna be able to go through there and we have to actually go through there. Well, let's see first. Maybe not. Groundskeeper Journal 1, Volume 1. Soup to Tranquility Garden for Miss Olivia. Oil the fish for Mr. Harvey. Repeat. Kitchen keycard. Oh. Coolio. Alright, never mind. Guess we do have to go in the manor.
Halt. In.
Sorry, bro.
I don't think we're getting a warm welcome this time.
No, you
Best
don't think
watch
so?
our step, Captain. She knows we're coming.
Indeed. Hence the alarms.
System up. Investigate.
Here we go.
I don't want to do this. Again, a lot of times I'm having to do this against my will.
Security valve. Begin security patrol.
Take cover!
Victory is their defeat.
So she's not here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, we opened all this shit last time, so... Unlock elevator. Elevator to personal lab. Where is that? I guess underneath? Ah, through there. Okay. Huh. Olivia's personal lab.
I'll admit, I was expecting a wine cellar.
I see they brought all the comforts of home, including the secret lab for unlawful experiments.
Their mistake.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Someone had a Gatling gun on me. Alright, move, please. Oh my god.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Who is doing this? Oh, there it is. Okay, I really got to be careful for that.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
Been practicing this.
Nice.
How about that?
That's right, bitch. Okay. Nothing really of import, it seems. Let's see what's down there. Nothing really. What is this? Oh, whatever that is. Hyperblade? Security Blade Hyper. Alright, come on, Minnie. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do this the hard way. Come on.
Here we go.
Nice one.
Investigating. Unauthorized person.
This is bad. That's the last of them.
What is all this? Oh. Yeah, whatever.
Didn't I warn you not to set foot in here until the job was done? You should have listened to my advice.
Well, I'm about to finish the job. Come on, Minnie, let's talk about this.
There's nothing to discuss. I can fix Adrena time without you, and certainly without Mother. You wasted your time coming here, and worse, you wasted mine. But I won't let anything stand in the way of progress.
What if you and your mother joined forces to cure the Marauders?
You surprise me, Captain. Once we fix the chemistry of Adrena time, the Marauder problem will simply take care of itself.
If you fix it, there's always the possibility you'll make it worse.
The days of the old Adrena time are numbered, and Marauders are bound for extinction.
I thought you wanted to help people, not let them die.
Insane people addicted to drugs are Mother's problem. Am I to be held accountable for her mess? Besides, Mother is determined to ruin everything she touches. First Adrena time, then our family, and now my ambition.
Why not give her a chance? She's been involved with Adrena time from the start.
She never gave me a chance, forbade it. I see no reason why she deserves a second one.
Holding on to your pain helps no one, least of all yourself. It's not too late to let it go.
Mother never let me anywhere near R&D. I was always her incompetent little brat.
The Adrena time project failed, Minnie. You couldn't have saved it.
You don't know that. Gorgon was my chance to do something incredible.
Gorgon was never yours to save. You should let it go.
Let it go? Just like that? You make it sound so trivial. Mother taught me to never accept failure, to never settle for less. Compromising my plan goes against everything I know.
This isn't failure. It's a second chance to work with Olivia.
I suppose it is high time Mother and I spoke on equal terms, and without death threats. I was so eager to make Adrena time my legacy, to give it a second chance. But maybe it's my family that deserves a second chance. God, I can't believe I'm saying this, but if you see Mother, tell her I'm willing to work something out. She can even come over for tea. Or something stronger. I'm sure you won't mind if I remain here. Just to guarantee that you keep your side of the bargain.
That's fair. I won't try anything.
For your sake, I hope not. It's funny, Captain. I hired you to break the family curse. And it would appear you've succeeded. Just not the way I intended.
I'll speak with Olivia.
Good luck with Mother. I suppose you'll need it.
Yeah. So, I don't just keep heading in, do I? I'm gonna make a brand new save just in case. Alright. Hi.
Careful around Mother. She's more vicious than she looks.
So which way's which? Oh, that's the NDA protocol. So what happens if I do this? Okay. Alright. Fair enough. I'm not gonna go against the word. Against my word, I mean. Where the hell are we? Discreet cave. Oh, so there was a door there. I didn't realize.
Training. Canned responses. Outline of this unit. These things have an
Oh, calamity. So, I'm not too sure how Olivia's going to respond to this. Considering the fact that I didn't, you know, destroy the Adrenatime shit.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I... I'll be here.
Do I actually need to go? So where's Olivia? Do I actually need to go to Olivia?
We are now in orbit above Gordon.
Yeah, guess I need to go there.
I keep my promises, Captain. Do you know the funny thing about mercenaries?
Watch out, Captain!
What's the funny thing about mercenaries?
Watch a pro at work! I'll take your confession now!
Fun. That's the last of him.
So I may have picked the worst option because I have to fight through two different sets of people. Where is this leading me? So that one leads me outside. The other one is down there. How the fuck do I go down there? Lower levels.
Not to complain, but I'm getting sick of stairs.
Yeah. Come on, Olivia, let's just chat. Why do we always gotta fucking fight? Too many fish sticks, yeah.
Fight on our hands!
Oh my god, oh my god. I mean, I don't know why you shot that one.
Had quite enough of you!
God damn, blew his balls off.
What was that?
Watch yourself! You're hurt!
What was that?
Ha! Yeah!
That hurts.
Mess him up!
Oh my god, there's a lot of them.
Gotta do more!
Oh my god. How many medical drones does this fucking thing have?
No, Ellie!
Alright, you know what?
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
got?
Security patrol.
On your left, Captain. They're not getting through. God! Ugh.
Oh, fuck. Fuck me. Like, what the fuck? How many of these things do you need?
Been practicing then.
Never anger a
Not
man of the
bad, huh?
cloth.
Investigating.
No! Got him!
Fucking finally.
All right.
Fucking assholes. Alright, I'm gonna save. Because that was goddamn annoying. Olivia, come on. I have to go that way.
We're not getting through.
I wonder if she's ready for her comeuppance.
I've been ready for this since she messed with us at the OCI.
I mean, we're not here to kill her, guys. Hope you know that.
Think she's in there? I'm ready to end this.
I'll give you one thing, little weasel. You are relentless. I did everything in my power to stop you, yet here you stand before me, offensively alive. Just so we're clear, if you intend to restart this machine, you'll have to go through me.
Hold on, I'm here to make peace.
You think that will fool me?
No.
I'll die before I let you have this place.
Stop posturing for 10 seconds and let me speak. Or actually, you know what? Minnie wants to work with you on a cure for the Marauders.
That's preposterous. Not too long ago, she wanted me dead. How do I know this isn't a trick to get me out of the way?
You don't. You just have to trust me.
I will not. Your intentions are beside the point. I've been working on a cure for 5 years, and I've made no progress at all. If she believes teamwork is all I've been missing, she's more soft-headed than I thought.
She said you were invited for tea.
She... what? That was our secret phrase. Did she tell you?
No?
Clever girl. When I'd been on Gorgon too long, that's what she'd write at the end of her messages. It meant she missed me. That she wanted me to come home.
So you'll work with Minnie?
I'll try. It's no guarantee of success. and like as not, will develop nothing useful at all. But it will be better than working alone. Thank you, Captain. In the end, you were not at all what I expected.
Okay, good. Fucking finally got this shit sorted out. They couldn't... Olivia couldn't have taken me with her? Well, I'm glad these two finally made up, and maybe they can figure out this whole epidemic, for lack of a better term. This plague that is Adrena time and Marauders. Aw, look at them.
I have to know, Mother. All those years ago, what tipped you off that Gorgon was in trouble?
The volunteers. Not just the shocking way they died, but the company's muted response to it. They were expensive to house, train, and treat. That the company would spare no expense, yet let so many of them die. It was terrible.
I'm just gonna let them talk.
I knew then I'd lost control of Gorgon. I'd lost control of Adrena time.
You never told me Gorgon was such a logistical nightmare. We should have had this conversation 5 years ago.
You can't know how badly I wanted to. But the truth put you in danger, and I couldn't abide that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. Not only did I deceive you, but all this time I had the wrong idea about Mother.
Water under the bridge.
You're very kind to understand. Kinder than I would be under the circumstances. We still have a great deal of work ahead of us. The years of silence were not easy.
I don't doubt it was hard on you, but I knew you'd come out the stronger for it.
No, you didn't.
We have the chance to know each other now, thanks entirely to you.
How do you plan on mending relations from here?
On Minnie's terms, whatever they may be. I've made enough decisions for her, I think.
Well, there's no need to dwell on the past anymore. We're in the thick of it together, now that we're partners.
Partners? Huh. I suppose we are.
And family, I suppose. This isn't at all playing out the way I imagined it. And for the first time, I'm glad.
You two have grown a lot in a short time.
Part of me will always miss the cold, vindictive Minnie Ambrose. Life was so much simpler when I felt cheated by it.
I'm glad to have you as my daughter, Minnie. But I'm proud to call you my partner. But I fear things will only get harder from here.
Test, measure, revise. Nothing gets done right the first time.
Indeed. The road to a cure will be long and fraught with setbacks. We will need to find our strength in the work, and our partnership, if we're to overcome them.
You've earned this, Captain. For recovering Mother's journal, for getting us talking in the same room together, and for exceeding my expectations.
Indeed. I have no use for bits and baubles on Gorgon. Not now that I have my work. Take what's yours, Captain. The road to a Marauder cure will be a long one, and the board will surely fight us every step of the way. But this partnership, it's a damn good start.
Will you put the burden of the colony aside for just one moment? Give me a day with my mother before we get back to work.
For you, I will try.
Well, I'm glad you guys patched things up. How long will it last? Who knows? Could be a day, a week, a month, 5 seconds. Who knows? Alright, let's level up here. I think I was doing handguns, so might as well. I'll go to 80. And then let's do this. Let's continue down that path because we never did the dodge. Sure. Increases damage dealt by science weapons. Not that I really use them, but whatever. You have unlocked perfect blocks. When you time your attack, your blocks just as an enemy melee attack, something. Oh, this makes me jump back. Oh, I thought it was like a dodge. I see. Okay. Well, anyways. So, we got our main quest left. Land your ship in one of the Hope's docking bays. Might as well. Can I get back to my ship from here? No, I can't. God damn it. Alright, let's repair our shit. Yeah, I can't modify them anymore. That's fine. Alright, to the Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
What's gonna happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2.
Yeah, it's
Or
pretty
the
bad.
Sun.
What was I doing? I know what I'm doing. Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Sure, what was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain?
Fairly.
I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's...
Yeah, I know this. Okay. Alrighty. Let's save her. You know what? This is the sister. It looks pretty much exactly like it, except opposite. Well, I can't... On the Groundbreaker, I went from that side. Okay, available functions. Patch. Route an auxiliary power source to supplement UDL-002 reactor. Status. Power status report. Logs. View archived logs, recorded audio transmissions, and or internal messages. Alright, let's check the status first. Power status. It's in power save mode. Only life support is powered. Maintenance status. Okay. Macrowave short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. Microwave clock is stopped. Stuck on high power mode. Stopped working entirely. 99%, 92, and 76%. Okay. So it's been going on for 70 years and it's still at 99% capacity? That's pretty damn good. Logs. Pre-launch roll call. Okay. W. Hunt. 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's going to take the ship 10 years to reach Halcyon. An entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. Okay, this is it, folks. Say goodbye to old Blue, eh? Yeah, if anyone wants to... Good riddance! Why so bitter, Resi? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel in a year. So a moment of silence? Or should we make a toast? Anything? Feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. From now on, we only look forward. Alright, let's patch. Patch it into the Hope's comm systems. Okay.
Power's up, Captain.
Yeah, thanks.
What? Make him regret it!
Who are you?
You can also clean this out, right?
Quincy Duncan?
Get on!
Why am I killing these people? Like, seriously, why am I killing these people? I'm looking to see if there's a, yeah, that. UDL identity cartridge.
Soldier?
No, not this way. I am on the Hope, right? I thought everyone would just be cryogenically frozen. Okay. Status. Current pod count 9,999. Pod removal. That's me. By unknown crew member. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever. Just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
This must be unsettling for you, Captain.
Yeah.
Processing.
Route communications through the unreliable.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
The statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention.
Alright.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
Oh, shit. Can I just go in here? I can. Like, I'm very confused about who these people are.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
These comms. Let's go to logs real quick. Open the fucking door, Will. No, you're killing us. Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep this ship afloat, they'll die anyway. A necessary risk. Rezi's plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds of thousands of people's lives. And you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexei, find me a fucking drill. Captain, you hear that? Hear what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Rezi. I'll take care of it. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back. And they haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope. Well, that's sad. Alright, patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Well, that's about 4% higher than I am. But it's a game, of course we're gonna fucking make it. I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do I want to skip it myself? Do I?
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
I know what I'm doing.
All right. It is in your hands now, Captain. I trust you, in so much as my presets allow.
I do have high signs.
Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years, on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are a go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something, now.
Here we go. Boom, baby. Never had a doubt in my mind.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Ruh-roh.
Did we move? I hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
No chance I can... Yeah, I didn't think I could actually pour it out of here. He's gonna stop me.
I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Probably shouldn't be talking to me. Corporate doesn't like a socializing on duty.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here.
Was transferred here by HC.
I guess you've got a point.
Better get back to work.
Don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
I promise nothing.
You get tired of scrolling? Just go rough somebody up.
Your eyes always freak me out, man. Yeah. Let's just GTFO. So I'm glad that they didn't feel a thing. Ellie didn't feel a thing, because these guys would have surely noticed that we fucking, you know, skipped.
Captain, I am receiving a Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the law you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Is he dead? Well, there's the hope. I mean... Fuck. I hope he's not dead.
At Phineas's orbital lab.
Why was he even there? Like, I warned him, at this point, weeks ago. Like, I thought he was gonna leave. He said, like, I've been here too long anyway, like, it's time to find new digs. He fucking said that, and he's still there. Anyways, so he kept on saying swine pigs, which means we probably need to look at the pigs for something. Well, looks like I missed the party. Universal Defense Logistics Official Arrest Receipt. As per official arrest protocol outlined in Defense Logistic Incarceration Document, whatever, the individual who has been detained at this location must appear in an official Halcyon court at the appointed date and time with this paperwork in order to register that they are indeed properly arrested for crimes listed under their name. Failure to appear at the appointed date and time with this paperwork will result in additional late fees and the rescheduling of the prisoner's appointed incarceration registration date. Failure to appear at subsequent court dates may incur additional fees. Halcyon Court is not responsible for missed appointments that are a consequence of being held within a locked cell or other high-security containment location. Convenient. Fucking convenient. Please note that this is the only copy of this receipt that you will receive, and that it is your responsibility to have it with you when you appear for your registration session. Okay, I can't take the sheet, I guess.
We've got a fight on our hands.
Oh, fuck.
The last of them.
Okay, so I'm just gonna check the pigs. Okay, so what was the point of saying pigs like so much? Publishing Last Will and Testament. Sure. If you're seeing the screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work, or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Aaron, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Okay. Personal files, Wells only. Must delete entries from terminal memory. No telling who might be looking. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all. 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship of frozen colonists, so naturally, they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently there are a lot of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists, if only corporate would authorize my requests. So he used to work for the board, eh? That's interesting. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. Second entry. 113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup, 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. Oh my god. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end, his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know the Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on 1 subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. I can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping. Trouble concentrating. Psychological toll significant. On to subject number 13. So wait, if there was hundreds of thousands, and there was 9,999 left, pods left when I read the computer, did he go through pretty much all hundreds of thousands of them? There's no fucking way. He'd have to have been at this for, like, decades. Maybe he has. I don't know. Final entry. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down. But they'll never find me. They'll say I'm a murderer. And they're right. I am. I regret what I've done. But I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to beg the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. And I'm going to find a way to revive them. No matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me. I have my equipment. And now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. Okay, where's the panel? That's a lot of frozen dinners, man. Fried chicken, mashed spectrum potatoes. Is it in here? Oh, it is. Tartarus nav key. Finn's force.
Great work.
Well, looks like we're going to Tartarus. Reminder, do not tap on glass. Seals are loose. Oh my god. Okay. So why do you keep saying swine? Maybe that's gonna help with something later? Okay.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Okay. Oh my god. It's like a
That
quorum.
Will's never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fella living by his lonesome up in the rings, tinkering at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta bust him out.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
What's so bad about the labyrinth?
Unit was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
Still, we can't do nothing. It wouldn't be right.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Oh, I guess this is the final push. It's like basically saying the point of no return. Crew, what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Never tell me the odds. All right, we're doing it. Everyone strap in. We've already taken care of all of our affairs. Let's break Phineas out.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
How dramatic. You know, I would end things here, but it's still early. It's still early. I don't think we've ever been to Hephaestus. Or Typhon. Uninhabitable icy planet toward the edge of the Halcyon system. Typhon has nothing to offer the Halcyon company. So I guess just because there are planets in the system doesn't mean that we can actually go there. Yeah, anyways. You're about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and downloaded content, such as Peril on Gorgon or Murder on Eridanos, will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to continue? I just want to make sure I have nothing left. Look at all these quests we've done. Botched one of them. And that was with a Conde. I mean, I don't see really a point. I'm not going to be using these guys, but... Sam, I'm definitely not going to be using. Alright, let's head her over. Would you like to save? Sure. We'll save here. Let's make a new save. It's not like it really take up space.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0.
First time for everything.
The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Oh, that's nice.
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Nice try, but that's not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though.
I'll miss you too, Ada.
Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy.
Is that so?
You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Okay, fair enough. How long will that take?
I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead.
How do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
No
May
assistance
luck be with
needed.
you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
That's so funny. I actually got his biometric ID, and now we can just go around the place. Like, hidden. That's disguised. That's so fucking hilarious.
The captain did right by us once.
Unexpected
Now, the board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardet.
Oh, the Groundbreaker.
Stay down, Hull.
Sweeping B area.
Stay down,
Where am I going?
Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
Whoa. Look at this place.
Joe never planned on seeing the inside of this place.
Entering the labyrinth's the easy part. Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
I got something cooking. I got the makings of a plan. Or, I got the ideas of making a plan.
I suppose it would be too late to back out now, huh? Fear not, Captain. I'll watch your back.
Thanks. So nice of you, Vicar. Is this also going to be restricted? Yes, it is. Let's go this way. Oh, I might have made a mistake. Personal control implements, safety equipment, and office supplies are for authorized UDL employees only. I cannot hack that. It is way too high. Well, shit. Well, that's nice. Moment of respite. All right, let's do a new save. Oh, transition to the pit. Sure. Sure. Okay, note from your favorite warden. Please do not leave perishables in here. We mark this as cold storage because we're starting to move pods in here. This is not an actual freezer. The next time I find a decomposing woolly cow box in here, I'm leaving it on the air conditioning intake for a week. So access the storage manifest. So dimethyl sulfoxide container canisters. I think that's what we needed to get these guys out of hibernation. Indoctrination pamphlets. Okay. Architectural records. The run-on sentence carries for 12 pages before finally concluding. Alright. Wow, imagine having to fight through all this.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Alright, just go, go, go. Let these guys take care of it. They'll be the distraction. I guess there's no one here anyway. Oh. Ellie, you scared the shit out of me.
What? What was that?
Oh, fine, just talk to me and get it over with.
You new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff.
Are you talking while on shift?
Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please.
Everyone gets one mistake. Just don't do it again.
Ooh, thank you.
Do not disturb when lights are on. Unseal the door.
Pathetic.
What the hell? What in the tarnation? I like how they're using actual film. As a reminder to Labyrinth employees, access to secure data is a fireable offense. Furthermore, being fired from the Labyrinth staff is punishable by life in prison. Jim, I'm just trying to get straight with Akande's orders. Only a few things more from my end, but I don't know what we'll do about cameras. She says security footage ain't enough. They want proper reels? What's going on? She's bringing in a VIP for internment. Security's ramping up, too. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's a fine mess down here. Said something about recording an announcement. They're all overly excited. It's hush-hush, but I guess this VIP's been on the run for a while. I bet the engineers have a few cameras. I'll see if I can track some down. Is it Phineas? Isn't Akande dead? Like, how is she sending out these emails if she's dead? Jim, appreciate it. You know her. We missed a check on this list. It's our heads. You have no idea how tough it was getting a fucking green tarp. I mean, it's not even green. It's not even a green tarp. It's painted. That's gonna look like shit. Good luck trying to chroma key that out. This doesn't really matter which way to go.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and
So everyone's coming to our help. That's so cool.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Hope you're right about this, Captain.
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
After all you've done, all the work you've destroyed, all the money you've cost me, your misguided crusade has doomed Halcyon.
There's Phineas. Doomed. Phineas and I are saving the colony.
That crackpot's plan is ludicrous. We have steps. action items, budgets, and reports. All he's got is a guilty conscience and lofty dreams. In any other circumstance, I'd admire your boldness. In this one, however, I have only 2 words for you. Fuck off.
Whoa now. There's no call for hostility.
No call for... You unbelievable bastard! Sophia should be the one wasting her time with you, but you killed her. I'll have you hanged.
Nope.
Quartered.
Nope.
Bankrupted.
You son of a bitch.
Thankfully, you're in a prison already. Find the nearest cell and wait until I'm done here. Then I'll drag you to the executioner myself.
Oh, of course. How long until you're done?
Is that sarcasm? Do you know what I do to people who employ the lowest, most base form of humor? I fire them. Alas, as you are woefully unemployed, I'll have to do the next best thing and have you killed. In the next room is the finest automechanical purveyor of death ever made. Try not to scratch the paint with your skull. It was fucking expensive.
I'm sure we could talk about this, Rockwell. Let's work something out.
Absolutely not. Akande was always the sociable one, not me. Need I repeat the magic 2 words?
Well then, I'm on my way. Prepare your head for bashing. Well, thank you for warning me about this robot so I can save beforehand. I never understood why people say sarcasm is the lowest form of humor. I love sarcasm. Who doesn't love sarcasm? And hey, sarcasm is not always easy. Well, I can't open that. I can't open... Oh my god. Oh boy.
Here they come. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
My kind of action.
That armor. That's the last of them.
Well, that was easy. Yeah, the chamber key. Good. Knock, knock.
Save Halcyon.
Shut up.
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You lunatic. You broke into the board's own fortress and killed the chairman just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind. And I can't begin to thank you enough.
I take inspiration from you. You know I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Phineas.
I know, my friend, I know. And now it's finally over. The board's finished. It's only a matter of time before the entire system slips from their grasp. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
No. Great. And I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands.
All right, tell me.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth is humanity's home planet, Miss Fenhill. The psychological effects of losing our original home will be devastating.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Well, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Take Rockwell's place? You can count on me. I'll help you revive the other colonists.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see. You're the one who's going to save us all. I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. Adelaide McDevitt replaced Reed Thompson as the leader of Edgewater. She and her followers transformed Edgewater in their image. Anyone loyal to Reed was pressured into leaving town, and those who stayed behind adapted to her way of life. Adelaide transformed the old cannery into a new garden. The nearby Edgewater Cemetery provided a convenient source of fertilizer. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Even the Gorgon asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions. Olivia and Minnie Ambrose worked together to cure the marauders Adrena Time had created. Through their partnership as scientist and administrator, they discovered the harmony that had eluded them as mother and daughter. And through years of patience and effort, they discovered the means to wean Halcyon from the scourge of Adrena Time. Their work eventually allowed Wells and his scientists to treat many of Halcyon's marauders. As their addiction waned, the colonists who had lived for so long under the thrall of Adrena Time returned to their communities and loved ones, and joined in the effort to save Halcyon. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed. A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remains buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life, Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, slug headgear became fashionable in the following years. As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option. Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds. His subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both. After a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol. The dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care. The dairy rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted.
We'll call them Mark
Due to the
tempers for
board's
sure.
dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity. The Prophet was not among the bodies. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Well, that was extremely drawn out. That was like, what, 10 minutes of Where Are They Now segment? So yeah, that's the end of The Outer Worlds. Very interesting of where it would lead. I thought it was setting up for a sequel when, like, Phineas was saying, like, Earth has gone dark. Like, we haven't heard from him in years. I thought legitimately that was setting it up for a sequel. And it probably is. I mean, as of this video, Outer Worlds 2 has been announced for at least a few months now. So, that might be. I have no idea. And it certainly brings to light why the Earth Directorate, I forgot his name, the guy which we saw in Byzantium, the guy which we saw in Byzantium who said, like, he's been under house arrest for years. Makes sense why Earth never called him, being like, where the fuck is this guy? Because they have gone dark. Which is a scary thought in and of itself. I mean, immediately cosmic horrors spring to mind, like something happened or like a big fucking, I don't know, cosmic monster just, you know, nommed on the Earth. But who the fuck knows, right? So, interesting. I honestly thought the prison was going to take a lot longer. I'm glad I didn't end the video when I said I would, or when I was thinking of it, because there was only, what, like another 10-15 minutes of gameplay left. I thought it was going to be a lot longer. I thought it was going to be an hour at least. Even fighting the last boss, like the robot, that took, what, like 30 seconds? He's like, yeah, asshole. Like, Rockwell's like, try getting past this piece, this fucking behemoth of a robot. 30 seconds later, yeah, we got him. And it's funny, because a few videos ago, I was mentioning on Gorgon that there was a huge difficulty spike all of a sudden. Like, robots in Gorgon area were taking a lot longer to kill. Even the primals, like, those things were tough. Much tougher than this guy. Oh, the special things. Those primals were definitely a lot tougher than this last boss in the frigid area. And even Rockwell himself, one shot to the head. He's not even wearing any kind of fucking armor. Are you kidding me? But I guess that's the joke, right? I did not think the game would end this quickly. I thought I would have at least a few more videos. But even from the point of no return, it was less than half an hour, I think. But Ashley Birch was Parvati? I didn't know that. Now that I'm thinking about it, kind of makes sense. Sorry, I'm just reading the names. No one else I really know. But yeah, I'm a little surprised that the game didn't take longer. because I'm now at what, 35 videos. I mean, to be fair, I've been doing 1.5 to 2 hour long videos, so it's taken about, let's say, double the time, so 70 hours or so. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer, but then again, I kind of have been glazing through some of the areas as well, especially like on Tartarus, like the Maxim prison. I wasn't really exploring. I was just heading straight to the marked points, right? Just because I didn't want to, you know, because I had the disguise on, I didn't want to go around and keep tripping, like keep having to talk to people and like resetting it, you know what I mean? So, all in all, it's Outer Worlds, great fucking game, fantastic. Gameplay's really good, the story's really good. Definitely worthy of the Obsidian, you know, branding. Obsidian's really good with their stories. Although I found the Where Are They Now segment a little cringy, but it's kind of hard not to be cringy when you're doing it. Although, again, it did take a long fucking time. So I wonder for the sequel if you're going to be playing the same character or not. Because if it's Earth, well, your character might be commissioning someone else to do it, right? Like someone from the colonists. I guess you'd probably be able to pick, like, if they were an engineer, a scientist, or a laborer, or something like that, and that would also kind of, you know, dictate your stats. But who the fuck knows, right? Part 2 is, like, still at least a year or so out. I don't think it's anytime soon. I could be mistaken. I haven't really kept track of it. But I don't think I'll be touching it anytime soon. I'm a little... burnt out's not the right word, but I'm kind of done with Outer Worlds for now. I think it's stopped at a good point. Like 35 videos is a lot. Especially at like 1.5, 2 hours per video. So... I really like the art style of this game. Especially like the aesthetics, like even the Unreliable here. Like that's a cool looking ship. You know? It's no, oh, what is it called? The ship in Mass Effect. I forgot the name. Like, I have a model of that ship. Fuck. The name just escaped me at the moment. Like, it's not that, but it's still a cool-looking ship. It looks very Firefly, as I mentioned before. So, you know, if you guys have been watching the playthrough, or at least parts of it, I don't blame you. 35 videos is a lot. If you guys have watched any good portion of this series, like, thank you so much. Like, you have no idea how much that means to me. I'm still finding my way through the waters of YouTube, the ocean of YouTube. So, even if I made one person's day, like just that tiny bit better, give you some entertainment through my misery, that's all I can ask for. So, and I hope to keep going. Like, I got a lot of different plans for the channel in mind. I don't really know what I'm going to be playing next, but there's going to be a lot of varied content coming to the channel. So this was a good game to kind of Peril on Gorgon. Oh yeah, I thought it was going to say like Outer Worlds, like give the logo again, but it gave Peril, and that just threw me off. Is there anything after this? Let's give it. No, there's nothing. So I didn't want to wait like another 10 minutes for the fucking thing. Yeah, anyways. Overall, yeah, fantastic game. Would I play it anytime again soon? Probably not. But I could see myself revisiting this, giving like different choices, different options, being a little bit more of an asshole, giving more of the not the Paragon, but the Renegade options. Again, more Mass Effect vernacular. So, I can see myself playing it again, as I said. Anyways, I'm rambling again, as I always tend to do. Hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. Thank you so much for watching. and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.